So here is a video I've always wanted to do. 3 images from my portfolio and 3 stories behind how I managed to capture each of them. Contrary to what many people think, photography is just an illusion. How often do you look at a photographer's work on Instagram and just marvel at an image? That's because you only see the final outcome, not the inception, not the processes, nor the luck which may have largely contributed behind it. So the idea of these stories is to bust the misconception that photographers can churn these images out so consistently due to some magical formula, some Lightroom presets, LUTs, or any other iteration of a magical bullet. So let's start with the first image. Now this BMW in my portfolio is actually my car. I didn't shoot it, strictly speaking, on a photo shoot. It was actually a location scout. I was allowed to take my car in here and do some recce photographs. I wasn't doing anything wrong, it just so happens to be that one of the recce photographs turned out to be nice and clean and I wanted to put it in my portfolio. Now for the final shot that we did with Mazda, we did use the location, but we ended up using a different part of it. You can see right here in the background, that's the area I shot the BMW. This is when we took a loan of a CLS 63 AMG. Now one of my passion projects is shooting and combining fashion with automotive. And this is one of my favorite shots I've done by combining the two. Now you can see this ethereal, stormy background weather, almost like a painterly effect. How did I achieve this effect? Well, it was actually real. I wasn't planning on shooting on a cloudy day. By the time we set up the shot and had that massive dress coming out of our model Abby, the heavens closed in and we were in trouble. We grabbed this shot and quite literally, 5 seconds after, it was pouring down rain. If we had been 5 seconds any later, the dress would have been ruined, the car would have been wet, the camera would have been soaked, all my lights would have gotten water in them, and the day would have been wasted. This third image is with this Audi R8 V10 Plus from 2014 in Italy. I was with Frederick Schlosser, Webb Blant, 2 absolutely amazing photographers who you should be following if you aren't already, and my best friend Brendan. Now that day I had the opportunity for us to take the car out and get some shots somewhere. I used Google Maps to look for the nearest mountain. We took this really remote path. The roads were treacherous, hardly suitable for an R8 at the time, but we took our time, we persevered, and we made our way to the top. We stumbled across this very random old village. A cloud literally just rolled by. Once the cloud rolled in, it completely changed the vibe of the whole village. Immediately, I ran out of the car. I told Brendan to stay behind the wheel. It was this momentary event of being in another world. Just as quickly as it came, the cloud went, and the village looked like normal again. Now, we didn't expect this. We weren't planning for this. It was just being opportunistic. Now, the lesson that I wanted to leave with you is that there are 3 underrated attributes that are consistently behind every successful photograph. Resourcefulness, opportunism, and luck. Resourcefulness is your ability to create opportunities that wouldn't otherwise exist if you had done nothing. Opportunism is your ability to exploit opportunities when they arise. And luck is the ultimate variable you can't control. Photography isn't CGI. We don't necessarily create images, we capture them. So luck is invariably a major part of it all. However, you also have to put yourself in a situation where you can catch some luck in the first place. I believe these are the kind of videos which will help emerging photographers improve their work more so than any gear review or Photoshop tutorial. In an industry obsessed with instant gratification and easy solutions in the form of presets and LUTs, it's good to take a step back every once in a while and realize that much of the magic behind these photographs come not from what you buy, but from what you do.
I'd go second gear.